Hello and good morning. Happy Monday, you guys. It's Veterans Day was yesterday. A lot of people have off today, so I'm going to say happy Veterans Day, even though it was yesterday and we're observing it today. Thank you for all and everyone all of our vets and anybody who has served. So I want to give a huge shout out to all the vets out there. Thank you very much for your service and everything you've done for our country and everybody here. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Monday. We're going to start off by pulling a card. I don't know where we're going with the topic today. Good morning. I am feeling better, Patty. It was kind of crazy. We had Sacred Circle. And if you guys are interested on that, click on our page. And I was kind of having like these... Jamie's like, oh yeah, you're having the ascension, cold symptoms. And I was like, what? And she was totally right. I was, and now that's what I thought. Okay. And I'm feeling a lot better than I was. These energies have been intense. Everybody's been feeling it. Thank you, Marie, so much for sharing. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad you guys are here. It's funny because we're going to talk a little bit about our favorite time of the year and kind of how we're going into this. So, yes, I'm feeling a lot better than I was. So I still sound a little nasally, but I'm good. Oh my gosh, Karen, I'm so sorry. What a wonderful day to pass over. But I'm sorry for your loss. So sending a prayer out and extending a hand to Karen as she's lost her father yesterday. A lot of people exiting the planet for sure. I was sitting here and I started meditating and they kind of brought me into the holidays. And Jamie and I kind of talked a little bit about it and how the holidays can be such a trying time for so many people as we step into relationships with families that may not be exactly where we want them to be. Maybe karma with a lot of family members that still need to be cleared. And I was like, so we're coming into this time where sometimes tensions can be a little high. And how do we, and see, I'm already starting to get dizzy. How do we step into the holidays and stay centered? So, hello, Terry. Good morning, you guys. And they told me to pull an angel card, and I got this, the dandelion. And I love, love, love this card, because when this card comes up, it's really about, you think about dandelions and it's empowerment. That's the first word that stuck out to me. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. And dandelions grow kind of where you don't want them to go. So Spirit keeps saying, so when you walk into your holiday, wherever that is, no matter how many times you are around family, be empowered. You guys have so much been working on yourself all year long. Do not take one night, one evening, one day with family and crush you and make you feel small. You take everything that you've learned and you walk into, because they're bringing me all the way from to the year, so whatever you're celebrating till the end of the year from now until then, holiday parties, work, wherever. And remembering who you are, what you've accomplished. The things you have shed, the rebirth that you have had. Slow down. And their negative comments, anything that maybe somebody has a sharp tongue that's within your family. But it's important to put up a barrier and know that anything that they may say that's coming at you is just hurt, slow down, inside of them that they have not healed. So be empowered when you walk in. Hello, Paige. Congratulations. I saw you got engaged. Congratulations. So it's important to remember every single thing you've worked on. Don't ruin it in one day and let somebody's stuff that they may have not worked on crash your empowerment. It's really, really important because sometimes the holidays affect so many people and they come to a really big low. And sometimes a lot of people dread going to family's house, and then they slow down, and then spirit keeps bringing it, and they bring up their childhood issues and how they felt. But you guys have cleared so much of that, and you guys have became this beautiful, and they keep going, dandelion. I guess I'll have to not put the card up. Strong, empowered. So when other people start diarrheaing their emotions on you, you don't have to take that in. Stand tall in who you are. Be that beaming and that Be that beaming, that shine of light that your family needs to see. There is also, very important that Spirit is saying this. Jamie's going to be like, you're going there? Yep, I'm going there. When you feel drained and completed, and this includes like people kind of around you, doesn't matter, family, friends, whatever. When you've had enough and you're like, okay, I've hit my breaking point, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. And I did not think, I'm glad, Kelly, because I was like, why are we talking about this right now? Hello from New York. I didn't think this is where we are going today, but I feel like it's important. So even if you have to revisit this message in December, when you have hit the lighthouse, exactly. When you have hit your low, or you're like, okay, that's all as I can handle, please leave. Stay in your power. Stay truth to who you are. You slow down. Nothing to no one. You need to follow and listen to your heart. Don't give your power away. When you feel like you are about to be depleted, that's your warning bell. That's your sign to say, it's time for me to go. I love you, but I gotta go. It is important for you guys to understand that when people or actions or words come at you, it is not a reflection of you. It is something that that is within them that they have not healed. You no longer have to be other people's punching bag. When you feel empowered and you stand in your truth, you can say, God bless you, I love you, but I feel like it's time for me to go. Oh, Jamie, we're just diving on in this right now. The world has put very big emphasis on family and family ties. I did this soul recognition on one of my videos last week. I think it was on the Academy. Oh, we're just gonna go here, okay. You have those family members, cousins, aunts, uncles, sometimes when you're like, I don't feel anything for them. And my family used to say that you don't have any karma with them, and I never really understood that. And I talked and I sat and I said, and it's the same as if you align to somebody else. Our energy no longer aligns. I don't have to learn something from you, and you no longer have to learn something from me. people fall away from us for a reason. It doesn't matter if they're blood, if they're friends, if they're family. That doesn't matter. That is so an earthly thing. Just because you came in to a family does not mean you have to stay with them forever. Does not mean we are all here having a human experience. Our souls having a human experience. And who we align to, whether they're blood or not, they need to make you feel good and alive. And Jamie said something to me, and it was like the biggest aha moment. And Jamie said, she goes, "Why do you think so many people are sick during the holidays?" And I sat in that and I said, "You're right." Because what happens is they start feeling emotions. So when you talk about sickness and when you talk about this, what it is emotions that you have locked up inside of you that is now having a physical response. So many people with thyroid problems are emotions that they have locked up inside of their throat and not speaking their truth. And it has became a physical element. And all of a sudden they feel like, so many people feel like, I have to go because so and so. When did we force ourselves and say we have to? We'd tell this with our kids all the time. Oh, well, you have to do this. And they say, well, we don't do this to our kids. You don't have to. If you don't feel like going, don't do it. But we are expected to do the same. I am challenging you to push outside your boundaries and say, if it doesn't resonate with your heart and it doesn't feel good, then don't. Moving past the boundaries of because we have to, and saying, I need to speak truth for myself. I need to feel good. And if this situation or these individuals don't make me feel good, then I choose not to go. So many people have this struggles because they feel guilt. And they're like, well, I feel guilty if I don't go. Is that your response, or is that ingested in you? Do you truly feel guilty? Or when you're there, you're like, how much longer? So many people are watching the clock. I think it's time for, everybody's saying, I'm standing my power, and then as soon as the holidays come, oh, well, I gotta do this. I have an obligation. I have this. It's like, it doesn't mean you don't have to go to your family, but you can also use healthy boundaries. I'm going to stay for 2 hours, and that's all I've got. I'm gonna stay or I choose not to go. Whatever it is, but you need to feel, and you need to be empowered, and you need to stay in your truth. Do not, go out of alignment because you feel guilty or you feel like the pressures of life is on top of you. Stand in what feels good to you. You've moved throughout your whole entire year and life to move away from toxic relationships, and sometimes family's the hardest one to move away from. And not all family's bad, but sometimes there's certain individuals that they choose not to be around. Because what happens is, what you're doing is that you're showing them that I'm being true to myself, and you need to be slow down. I'm being true to myself, say it again, and you need to be truth within yourself. Disattach from drama and stand tall. Wow. You want to see a greater change in your family? Be the first one to make the movement. You've been enabling and holding a crutch and allowing whatever situation in your family for so long. Be the first one to stand up and stop it. Everybody says it takes one person to put the wheels in motion to make the movement to change. It's funny because my paper was like this, and then they had me do this, meaning starting with the change. You guys have asked so much. I want things to change in my life. I no longer want to align to this. When we come on the holidays, are you taking that action? Are you, they keep going coddling the behavior and just time and time doing it again. So, I don't know why we went into that tangent, but that is kind of where Spirit wanted me to go. And they go, remember who you are, because who you are is beautiful. And if other people don't recognize that within you, family, friends, or associates, and they go, are no friend of mine. So, I invite you to remember who you are and follow your truth this holiday season. I am going to try to do Monday messages next week, Monday morning messages. Yeah, I was like, I mean, that's a piggyback message. I'm going to watch this myself. So I'm going to be on location next Monday. So we have another guest for Wednesday. I will be posting that soon. I'm so excited you guys are here. Thank you for sharing the message. Stand in your truth. Stand in your power, you guys. You guys are amazing, and I love you. You're welcome, and I will talk soon. All right, love you guys. Bye.